In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of my newly converted campervan and show you how it went from this basic Peugeot Boxer panel van into this awesome off-grid camper. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Robbie Romes and I make no fuss travel videos specifically about road trips across the UK and Europe. So please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. Also check me out on Instagram at Robbie Romes. Now let's get into the video. So this van has actually been converted by a professional van company called Studley Campers, and they've done pretty much everything from internal, external, the full works. So I can't claim too much credit, but a lot of the stuff in the van I've spec'd exactly for my needs. We'll start with the external features. So we've got the 3M wrap. Now this is in the Battleship Grey. Now the reason I picked this colour is that to me it doesn't exactly look like grey, there's a real hint of blue in it. And the other thing is, it's quite a light colour. I didn't want something too dark because the second the sun hits in the summer, if we ever go to Europe where it's a lot warmer, the van's just going to absolutely cook. I didn't really want that, and I didn't want something that's out and out grey. So yeah, this little subtle hint of blue I think absolutely makes the van, converts the van from a standard white builder's van into something just a little bit better. So down here we've got the all-terrain tyres and black rims, which are actually filthy now, and I need to get some stuff to get them nice and black and clean again. Just above you can see the reversing camera. That's something I had fitted just to help in some tight spaces. It is a long wheelbase van, and it has got sensors, so yeah, bit overkill maybe. So around this side of the van we've got the 230 volt electric hookup, ideal if I'm on campsites or for whatever reason I need to give the batteries a bit of a boost. Down here we've got the gas vent for the gas system that's fitted internally. So back around this side we have an external shower point with hot and cold mixer, so we can either have a shower outside if it's warm enough, or what we've actually used it for is to hose off the dogs if they've been on a beach, or if you've got a dog like ours, Gem, who occasionally likes to roll in stuff that doesn't smell too pleasant, so that's perfect for that. Then we've got our wastewater, which is from the shower and the sink, and then we can top up our fresh water here. Both have got 100 litre tanks, so if we're off grid we've got plenty of water and plenty of storage for the waste. So this is the LPG gas refill. We've got a 25 litre underslung tank which we can refill quite easily, and to be fair I think the 25 litres should last us quite a long time. In terms of windows, the van's been fitted with this large panel down left hand side, so we've got basically visibility all down the left hand side of the van, and we've got this opening window at the front. So we've had some additional security fitted for the van. We've got deadlocks all the way around which are really secure. I've got a steering wheel lock in the front. There's two types of tracker, and also I've ordered a pedal lock. So yeah, another deterrent, another way of stopping somebody robbing the van basically. Might be a little bit overkill, but unfortunately camper vans, motorhomes, all types of vehicle are quite easily nicked these days, so we're just doing as many different things as we can to try and prevent that. Now for the part that I'm sure you're all looking forward to, let's take a look at the internal of the van. So first of all we've got the custom LED sign which we had made. We weren't sure how Studley Campers would be able to fit it in, but I think they've done a great job. And I was really awkward because I wanted the dimmer switch somewhere, which would have made the job a little bit more difficult. If it was just either on or off, we probably could have hid all of this conduit and wiring, but I was probably a bit awkward on that request. But yeah, it looks great, and it's nice when you're just chilling watching TV or in bed and you just want a bit of mood lighting in the van. We've then got this worktop area which is really handy for preparing food, dinner, the dog's dinner or breakfast, that kind of thing really. And then down here we've got the cupboards where we keep all of our cutlery, crockery, food, stuff like that really. So moving around, we've got the kitchen area. In the cupboard up top we just keep like tea, coffee, cleaning stuff. Yeah, that's it really. We've also got the sink with the hot and cold tap, just useful for washing your hands. You can do some washing up in it, but we prefer to use a bigger plastic bowl, and if we're on a campsite, or even if we're not on a campsite, we can just fill it with hot water and wash it outside. In terms of the cooker, we've got twin burner gas, and then the Thetford oven combi grill, which is pretty game changing in a van really, because most setups only have gas burners. It's easy if you want to throw like a pizza in the oven, or even like a pre-cooked microwave oven meal, just a bit easier to do it in the oven. Then we've got the two cupboards, this one below, we keep dustpan and brush, even more cleaning stuff. I can't believe a van this size would need so much cleaning stuff. Maybe I should get on to Jazz about that. Anyway, in here, I don't even know what's in here. A drying rack, a washing up bowl, yada yada yada. When we combine the kitchen area with this area here, it just makes so much sense. We can prepare food there, we can cook it there, plate it up, job's a good one. So this is the shower unit we had fitted with the van. It's actually a perfect size because we didn't really know whether we should give the space up and have this shower sort of toilet unit, or should we just go for it. And honestly, since I've been on the road the past 2 or 3 weeks, it's been a godsend. It's just so handy when you're staying off grid or you're not on a campsite. I don't know about you guys, but I like to have a shower at least once a day, so this has been ideal. Obviously we've got the hot cold mixer again. It's absolutely great. And just up here we put a couple of hooks that we can put like wet coats and stuff to dry out. We also do have a Thetford cube toilet, which we can use in there for off grid or whatever. So all in all, I'm really glad that we actually had the shower unit put in. And yeah, if I was to ever have a van converted again, 100% would have one. So this midsection, I don't really have a name for it, but I'm calling it the seating area / living room area. So we've got a 2-seater setup where we can chill out, watch the TV, and there's a table that pulls out here, and we can set it up into dinner mode. And the other good thing about this, which I'll show you in a second, it actually converts into a third bed, which is ideal when we take the dogs. Archie likes to get on this bed, and Jem likes to get on the dog bed on the floor. So yeah, really good use of space, and something that we really love about this van build. We've got the 23-inch TV, I think it is, smart TV, which pairs up nicely with our little Wi-Fi dongle. We've got an O2 and an eSIM in this, so we can have Wi-Fi pretty much anywhere in the UK as long as there's signal, which means you can watch your favourite YouTuber wherever and whenever you want. That's pretty shameless, that, isn't it? In terms of the bed, we've got a fixed double. I think it's just a little bit larger than a small double, but it's very roomy. We've got a king size at home and we've been getting on with it absolutely great. Memory foam mattress, which is unbelievably comfy. At the foot of the bed, we have these overhead storage units, which are surprisingly helpful, to be honest, just to keep like your wash bag or stuff that you need close to hand. Great design, and they're actually quite spacious. So in terms of ventilation for the van, we've got the absolute beast max air fan fitted in this front part, and then just a normal sort of roof vent fitted in the back. So glad we opted for the max air fan, because what you can do is you can either suck air in or blow air out. And so if you open this back vent and then suck the air, it creates this big vortex and it chills the van in literally seconds. I was in like 22, 23 degree heat the other day, and I was worried that it was going to be too warm back here for the dogs. I literally just turned the fan straight on within a few seconds. It was like a really nice temperature in here. In terms of lighting, obviously we've got the custom LED neon in the front. We have this over kitchen lighting system there. We have some just at the bottom of the bed as well, so at night time you can have zonal lighting depending on where you want it. And then we have the main lights, which work off 2 switches. So we have one by the front door that you can operate when you first get in here to get some light on, and then the other is by our main control panel. So this is our main control panel for the van. We've got some USB charging points. This is the Propex gas heater, which pumps heat out of this vent here, gets the van really toasty. We've got this, which tells us how much gas is left in the van. We've got the hot water switch, which can run off gas, or it can run off 230 volt electric, depending on if we're plugged in. And then we've got 230 volt mains, which we can run off the inverter, which is in the garage, which we'll show you in a second. In terms of refrigeration, we've got this 50 litre Dometic style fridge, which runs absolutely incredibly well. I think it's a compressor feature, it's only running off 12 volt, but yeah, it runs so well, keeps everything really cool. And to be honest, there's plenty of space in there. There's a freezer compartment at the top here. If you've been looking into getting a fridge for your camper van, I'll definitely recommend one, this sort of model. And the garage area, which is obviously located just under the bed. So plenty of space in here for storage, luggage, whatever. We've got a couple of camping chairs in here at the minute. These are our leveling blocks, hoses, electric hookup cable, that sort of stuff. Dogs' towels, food bowls, all that sort of stuff. So this is our like central hub which powers the van. We've obviously got charge controllers, we've got the inverter which is 1800 watt. So yeah, everything is in here tucked away nice and neatly. So in terms of power, we've got two AGM batteries. I think they're 110 or 120 amp hour, and they're powered by the solar unit on top. I think it's only 180 watts. And they also charge off the van when it's running, and it can also be charged when we're plugged into mains. Now, the reason I didn't get a bigger solar setup is that my style of travel is basically staying in a place for one night and moving on. So the battery's always going to be getting replenished by the van, and if we ever pitch up somewhere for, you know, a prolonged period of time, it'll probably be with a hookup. And we've also got the option to, you know, double up our solar panel if we need to at a later point.
And so there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and a big shout out to Studley Campers for the epic conversion. If you've got any questions about the van or the build, just put them in the comments below and I'll do my very best to help. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My new South West England road trip series is just about to launch, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's about it. I'll catch you all in the next video.